The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello, welcome to TV1 News. I'm Mary Silla Kelleton. In this edition, land and resources compensation vetted, investment from Women Group to MHM, and opening of Boeing ICA office. Member for South Bougainville, Timothy Massieu, took an unplanned but urgent trip to Torokina with the assistance of Immigration and Border Security Minister Wesley Nukunj, who provided a helicopter ride to attend to a matter regarding an unusual sighting of dead fish washed ashore, and this serious occurrence has been happening for the past 3 weeks.
Torokina stay there for a week or so. Long investigating because there's so many stories going on. We don't really know what is the issue. 1 cost blow is heavy. That's why I'm important long government intervention. ABG missing out to you. Long you put him left blow, you come hurry up and assist. And I want to thank the fisheries department, the disaster office Lobuka, and of course the health people only go down and working the early preliminary assessments.
The NCD Central Divisional Command this afternoon announced the commencement of investigation into a widely circulated video clearly showing a young lady being threatened and intimidated so that she would not report an incident. Last week, the NCD Central Divisional Command made an appeal through Facebook, calling for the female to report to police. Today, it was reported that she came forward the very next day from when the appeal was posted and is being attended to by specially assigned police investigators. Her security has been guaranteed by the Divisional Commander, NCD Central. The Constitutional and Law Reform Commission held a seminar this week where a number of recommendations on the review of laws, land and resources compensation were vetted. CLRC Secretary Dr. Mange Matui said this review is critical as it emphasizes on landowner and resource owner compensation for the use of their land and natural resources.
A review on laws on land and resources compensation were vetted this week and are ready to go before the floor in the next session of Parliament. The seminar, hosted by the Constitutional Law Reform Commission, paves the way for the compilation of the final report and recommendations to be submitted to the government in March after wide consultations in Southern Highlands, Chuaka, Madang, Oro and Central provinces last year. CLRC Secretary Dr. Mange Matui said Papua New Guineans have been tussling with the issue on compensation since the 1960s and are slowly missing out on their benefits. He said the review also looks into key issues on land, resource ownership, equality and participation, landowner rights and protection of those rights, benefit sharing and downstream processing. Dr. Matui said among other things, the review also assessed the arrangements on project or memorandum of agreements and relevant policies and existing legislations that deal with land and natural resources, both renewable and non-renewable. He added that the findings and recommendations were derived from views from provincial administrations, landowners and resource owners, government agencies and resource developers, factories and plantations. Jumaima Sukbat, TV1 News.
4 adjoining shops in Kokopo town were burnt down to ashes yesterday morning. The fire caught everybody by surprise while going about their daily routine. Eyewitnesses said the fire started around midday and spread very quickly to the Nuvalan phone house, Frangipani printing shop, and the Maho restaurant, including the standalone former Kokopo betting shop building. While the cause of the fire is yet to be established, it is believed it started from the kaiba within the joint. Eyewitnesses said the firefighters arrived on the scene but could not do anything as the fire had already engulfed the entire building. Opportunists taking advantage of the situation attempted to loot nearby shops, but police and the public intervened. A women group from the district of Kokopo and Mount Bosavi in the Southern Highlands province have invested more than 2,000 kina in capital seed to promote the work of local non-profit in the province, the Mama Halapi Mama Foundation. A women group from Kokopo and Mount Bosavi district in the Southern Highlands province have invested more than 2,000 kina as capital seed to promote the work of the Mama Halapi Mama Foundation in the province. The women group were able to save during a year and presented the funds to MHM founder Ruth Undi at Daga Village, Pimaga Station on Thursday, 10th February 2022. Mrs. Undi expressed gratitude to the women who welcomed the foundation with open arms into their community and lives. She emphasized on the work of the non-profit she heads. Undi said, as a mother who grew up in the village that she now has a big presence in, found motivation to dream big. She said through the blessings she has received has come back to work with the mothers in her community.
So growing up, Lord, this like a place. I had my own dreams. Me yet looking. But the God is blessing me. I mean, look in this land, I mean, talk, me must go back. Long walk one time, all mama, lo community.
The investment from the women group was the first of its kind for any MHM group from the Southern Highlands province who are investing for a better tomorrow. During the occasion, the MHM founder cut the ribbon to open the MHM Foundation chapter for the Daga village. The foundation recognizes that women contribute to the development of the province. However, it is their sentiments that their issues have not been addressed, thus resorting to now address their issues through the MHM Foundation, the Southern Highlands Women Demand for Change movement, with support from UN Women. This is TV1 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
With BSP Internet Banking, you can enjoy your banking at home, at work, or wherever you are. BSP Personal Internet Banking allows you to view your accounts and transactions, transfer money, bill pay, schedule future payments, or access your bank statements. Visit your nearest BSP branch to register now. BSP Internet Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Back to school 2022, it come up easy to one time roots rice. 600 per line, it can get sans lo win him 500 kina, lo hap pony mark, lo 300,000 kina. Lo got sans lo win, you must buy him 10 kg roots rice product. Write him contact details below on top lo empty bag. Na drop entry inside the entry box lo store. Vieni mipla online or sek him store lo kisi mo tok save. Win him school fee money one time roots rice. Good pella rice, good pella price.
When skin tends to lack natural oil, it is termed dry skin. Refresh and rehydrate with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost range. Here's a simple 3-step routine. 1. Hydro Boost Cleanser. It is gentle, won't clog pores, and adds moisture to the skin, unlike soap. Step 2. A moisturizer, such as this one, for replenishment. Step 3. Bright Eyes. A specially formulated eye roll-on. Infuses moisture around the delicate eye area. And there you go. Be beautiful, be you.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
A quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
Susan, I want something.
And Sunshine Nutri-Strong. And Nupla Blue Pla packet Sunshine Milk.
Ah, Sunshine got Nupla Blue Pla packet milk.
Yes, and good pla lowokim coffee, tea, na baking scone too. Sunshine Nutri-Strong. And scale lo making Milo or milk belong all picking long drink too.
Nice yeah.
And now Sunshine Nutri-Strong. And we got vitamins and minerals too.
Sunshine Nutri-Strong, the new nutritious milk from Sunshine.
Welcome back. School children have been trained to adapt a mindset of cleanliness in the communities that they live in. Over 900 school children in Port Moresby participated in a program called School Children Clean and Beautification Program. The program is an initiative by the National Capital District Commission. Students from 3 electorates in the city participated in the program in the last 2 weeks, cleaning, collecting rubbish, and planting trees around the city. NCD Governor Powers Pakop said it was a first-of-its-kind program and that children must start exercising the habit of cleanliness. He also presented a total of 500,000 kina in PSIP funds to cater for the children's needs for this year. Vitis Group of Companies Foundation presented a check of 5,000 kina together with a donation of vital medicines and consumables worth 35,000 kina to Port Moresby General Hospital yesterday. After the hospital management and staff expressed frustration and concern over shortages of essential medical drugs and consumables in the media, Vitis Group of Companies is the first to respond.
Medical drugs and consumables were products of Fortuna Pharmacy, which is a subsidiary of the Vitis Group of Companies. Fortuna Pharmacy manager Joanne Santos said it has been operating for 3 years and has supplied medicines to Port Moresby General Hospital in the past. It had also assisted other medical facilities recently, like 9 Mile Clinic, PIH, Gerehu Hospital, 2K Clinic, and others.
In behalf of Fortuna Pharmacy, we have brought in some goods like medical supplies. We have some medicines also in here with us today, and some PPE to help you out, and alcohol, which is proudly produced by Fortuna Pharmacy and by Mr. Mosin also.
Dr. Sergey Mosin said COVID-19 pandemic continues to disrupt businesses, jobs and private lives in the country and worldwide. So in such difficult times, the community needs to help each other to overcome and go back to normal operations and normal life.
We also donate some water, cordials, soft drinks, which produced by Vitis Industries. Our doctors, our nurses, they're heroes here in this difficult time, very dangerous situation for themselves. They still stand in front. We protect our nation, our country against this deadly virus.
Dr. Sobi added that the global pandemic has created many difficulties in the movement of freight of medical supplies and consumables, just like the experiences of business houses bringing in goods into the country.
So we have relied heavily on our partners, on donations, companies, businesses, groups, individuals and community. And so we are really grateful for that. Today I want to say on behalf of the board, the CEO and the executive management and the staff of POMGEN, I want to say thank you to with this group of companies, Mr. Mohsin. Thank you very much.
Jemima Sukbat, TVWAN News.
BSP Financial Group is the silver sponsor of the 2022 Hiri Moale Festival, backing the event with a 30,000 kina sponsorship. Upon making the presentation to the Hiri Moale Festival Committee, BSP NCD Area Manager Dennis Lamus reaffirmed that the bank is happy to support the event. Lamus said the partnership with the Motu Koita Assembly has been in place since 2011. Motu Koita Assembly Chairman Daddy Toka Jr. thanked BSP for the support, saying due to the pandemic, the 2020 and 2021 Hiri Moale festivals were unable to eventuate. However, MKA is pleased to host this year's Hiri Moale Festival. The support comes as BSP backs an event that provides a platform for young women to build their confidence, extend their network, and be cultural ambassadors for their people. The event started today, February 12th, at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium in Port Moresby and ends tomorrow, Sunday 13th. Heads of agencies within the aviation sector welcomed new Minister Walter Schnobelt, where they pledged to give their undivided support recently. NAC Acting Managing Director Rex Kiponges said the industry hopes the new minister can work together to deliver services with the industry in the next 4 months.
During the handover ceremony of the Civil Aviation Ministry this week, industry players within the aviation sector shared some of their achievements and challenges. NAC Managing Director Rex Kiponge told Minister Walter Schnobelt NAC was proud with the completion of airport rehabilitations throughout the country under the Cardiff program, with only Kavieng and Mendi airports still under construction.
The two current ones that are running is Kavieng and Mendi. Okay, NATAP is under Minister under JICA. Our anticipation to open up NATAP is end of April. But because there's been, I've just visited NATAP, because there's a good weather, we are expecting completion of the runway ahead of schedule. Right, we only got 3 airports that is under construction for the runway, whereas all the runways are all complete. So NAC side is clear.
AIC Chief Commissioner Hubert Namani also shared some of the achievements within the PNG Accident Investigation Commission.
Minister, AIC is one of your success stories in the sector. We've done very well over the last 5 years. Recently, we've reached an unqualified audit status, closing last year. So we've been really cleaning up AIC, working on our performance over the last years, and we're looking forward to have you over next year to see for yourself. We're a 100% PNG team. For you to see yourself for yourself what Papua New Guinea nationals are doing and how competent they are, and they're right up there.
While it is still early stages for the minister, Schnobelt said he hopes to continue the work former Minister Saki Agisa has done in the next 4 months before the country goes into the general elections. Jemima Sukba, TV1 News.
TV1 News continues after the break. Stay with us.
At BSP, we continue to offer our valued customers smart banking solutions. We're proud to introduce our new range of Visa chip cards, now providing our customers convenient options to shop with touch and go and enhanced security features. For any purchase up to 50 kina, you can simply touch and go. And for other amounts, simply insert your card and enter your PIN. Enjoy the convenience and safety of a BSP chip card, available at your local BSP branch. BSP, our bank, our people.
The Eat Smart campaign returns. an episode celebrating the spirit of Morobe. On the show, the Wild Wild West, with horses, cowboys, and cattle ranchers.
In terms of the lost pride, we try to revive what we have lost, our fathers have lost. With not much support from the government, we want to do it our own way. As we grow up, we're looking at bigger things in maybe in 5-10 years. This is our dream, we believe that.
In the rivers running past majestic mountains, we cook beef using traditional methods. Beef in a bamboo and a clay pot cook.
We cooked 3 amazing dishes here, guys, using local produce here at Wadadiri. What an amazing, peaceful backdrop this is. Such a scenic spot to cook local, beautiful, healthy produce as well.
Catch Jules Henao on episode 9 of Eat Smart campaign on February 15th, 7 p.m. on TVWAN.
Welcome back. The Kangu border post in South Bougainville is an addition to the many other projects initiated by the Marape-led government. However, member for South Bougainville, Timothy Masiu, says that the building is not enough to accommodate for all relevant agencies and needs to be upgraded. In response to this request, Minister for Immigration and Border Security, Wesley Nukunj, said he would look into the matter and took a trip to the post for closer inspection.
The Kangu border processing post must be upgraded. There's only a little house there. And I'm ashamed to say that I don't want the minister to open this one because enough long ward member long open him. You may upgrade him this border post. I'm legally too much. I mean after so long I think two man I'm gonna finish. I mean on all get another agencies or some nakia or some customs or some immigration or some police. All the display agencies, the relevant agencies who look after our borders to be housed there, so we need a bigger office.
Fall directly underneath the ministry below me. So we can talk about we can give him him on the spot. Make him big office, yes, me give him assurance, maybe I can make him before the issue of reach, we can do that. That's possible. We can build a bigger office.
The Immigration and Citizenship Authority launched a milestone event where it opened its Boeing International Office on February 10th. Witnessed by South Bougainville MP Timothy Masiu, ABG President Ismail Torama, Immigration Minister Wesley Nukunj, Australian High Commissioner Jonathan Philp, ICA officials and stakeholder representatives.
The opening of South Bougainville's Boeing International Immigration Office, now recognized as a significant event, and since PNG received its independence in 1975, this is the first time in history that an immigration office has been set up in Boeing. Chief Migration Officer Mr. Stanis Hulao, in his opening remarks, said that ICA is a fairly new organization in the history of PNG bureaucracy, having transitioned as a division from the Department of Foreign Affairs and International Trade in 2010.
The authority has come a long way in the last decade. Considering all its achievements, and as the Chief Migration Officer, I am proud to say that truly things are moving forward. With the changing trend in our time, where the global community is looking at seamlessly travel with improved integrity on travel facilitation across regional and international borders.
Mr. Hulao said that as the Chief Migration Officer, he has undertaken a comprehensive review on business processes and has relooked ways to conduct business in a more efficient and effective way to bring core services to the people. With the launch of the Boeing office, he says this signifies that view about bringing that service to the people rather than have them go to Waigani for that service. Australian High Commissioner for PNG Jonathan Philp said that Australia has only one close border with Papua New Guinea and the Torres Strait, and that it is important that Australia work with Papua New Guinea on their shared border area and how to understand on making life easier for the traditional habitants who like to travel across that border between the two countries.
It's incredibly important to have mechanisms to allow traditional habitants to travel across our borders in an orderly, managed and regulatory way to be able to conduct not just traditional business, but the kind of commercial relationships and business that keeps the communities on both sides of the borders prosperous and continuing to grow.
Member for South Bougainville and Minister for ICT Timothy Masiu thanked ICA and Minister Nukunj for the launch of a milestone infrastructure for South Bougainville and Boeing Town. Minister Nukunj said that as is the vision of the Marpebezel government to take back PNG, he was happy to be officiating for the opening of Boeing's International Immigration Office as a way forward in bringing the service of the national government right to the people's doorsteps.
And people are making life more easy. All immigration matters, need to you must be. And people are putting the got another office and double buga. So easy people are making easy now. This is why people must have the local members want them the Bougainville government. They must amas lo people like service come laos doa.
Carol Kidu Jr., TV1 News.
In sports, Capital Rugby Union kicked off its pre-season matches today in the Under-19 and Open Men's Division. A total of 12 teams in each division took to the field in 4 pools.
CRU Mets coordinator Petero Kilori said after the long break due to the pandemic, all the teams came out in numbers, which was a good start to the new season.
Yeah, it's good to see young kids. Most of them under 19s, 17, 16, and youngest like 15 around with the kids, with big kids around 15-year-old taking part. Makes them have fun and enjoying the first game.
He said also this year one of the foundation clubs in Port Moresby Rugby Defence Club back in the fold after almost 4 years, which is good for the competition. Kilori said the current PNG Pupuk Sevens training squad also taking part in the pre-season sevens.
Royals didn't make it today, so we got our national training squad, PNG Pupuk Sevens team, has made up 2 teams to occupy that space.
He said the pre-season will run for 3 weeks before they start the 15th season proper. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
And that ends the news tonight. Remember to apply the following simple measures to prevent transmission of the coronavirus. Regularly wash your hands with soap and water. Cough or sneeze into your elbow. And exercise social distancing. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home. You can also call the COVID-19 hotline number for more information or assistance. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
TV1 News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.